Most definitely. What a song. You fall up on this one of the hottest songs for the year 2025. Are still getting into 2026. We're still bumping to it, still vibing it in the year 2026. Beautiful song any day, anytime. You right here. Fola on this one. Well, so many things Fola is doing in the year 2026. I mean, he had a very massive Valentine show in Lagos last Saturday. It was a massive one. I mean, that show was like a show by one of the big three in Nigeria. But it was Fola. Everywhere in Lagos was locked down. It happened at the Lekku Coliseum in Lagos. And it went down right there. I'll tell you more of entertainment at the other side. But let's go now into the ever exciting world of sport. Of course, the sports here is seated already. Let's begin to make it happen for you. You know how we do it now. We represent. Let's talk sport right about now.
Looking to probe from deep in out. It's a smashing ball, it's Martins!
Josie Yobo, the Kubo.
And it's just out to the ball!
Single Odesi.
Sensational! What a wonderful finish!
That is the most embarrassing own goal.
Oh, what a goal! But something out of nothing! He struck it sweetly! And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff!
Right, let's go this way. When you hear the tune, you know it is time for sports. 4 o'clock right here. The sports here is in the building, and when he's wearing this jacket, you need to be scared. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
No, I mean,
I'm blue.
My blood is blue. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I like it.
But there's nothing. The Chelsea is not playing tonight. Why are you mentioning Chelsea? Did I call Chelsea now?
Well, the fact that the other side of London is also is what everybody is roasting now.
So I'm roasting them. They are not roasting them.
People are roasting them. I mean, if you
people are roasting them. Okay, I thought you said they are
including myself.
They are roasting them.
They are roasting them.
But you never believe they will be roasted. I was telling you, don't believe that. I've known Arsenal all my years.
It's still not over yet for them.
All my life I've known Arsenal, and Arsenal have never they've never disappointed me.
Anyway, I'm not actually.
I thought they would disappoint me this season, but they are going back to status quo, to default setting.
Well, it is what it is.
Their way. We know that.
Good evening to listeners and viewers. It's always good to be here, on the Cruise Show. And for Arsenal fans, some of them already don't like me. A guy called the other time and said, "You are a big hater. You don't like Arsenal."
By their doings, we shall know them. You are the one. You are making people to hate you now. Do the right thing.
Sincerely speaking, actually, I actually grew up supporting Arsenal.
Oh, really?
By virtue of family, influence.
So you say your dad is
a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
But then large portion of the people in the house, Arsenal. Then.
So how did you not choose Chelsea now?
Because of Drogba, of course.
You are the only blue in the house.
I'm the only blue in the house.
Oh my
dad is Liverpool. My brother is Arsenal. So
because
of his influence,
how is he feeling?
I mean, he's given up already.
Oh, he's given up. He's not in severe pain.
He's actually not talking about Arsenal. Okay. They made him even give up on football. So more these days he talks more about basketball and all of that. That's what Arsenal can do for you. That's what they can do to you. But I know one day will come for them that the world will stand still. I know when that time comes, President of Nations released statement congratulating Arsenal on, of course, breaking the jinx. But of course,
it will be great.
I just hope that I feel.
What will Arsenal fan even do the day they will break this jinx?
Many of them
paint everywhere, right?
It's how many Arsenal fans have lived, come and gone without witnessing anything remarkable.
They've never tweeted
Champions League ever.
Yes,
they've never tweeted about Champions League since the 204 whatever invisible they've done.
The last time they did was Twitter hadn't come then.
So it's been a long time. 2003
what a club.
Till now.
That's what they still hold on to.
So most of the players then they were not even born yet have won Champions League.
Of course now.
Estevao is up there.
He has won Club World Cup.
They are still playing at the Club World Cup that Arsenal will dream of playing one day. So and when people hear this, you say, banter. It's not banter. If you have been doing something for.
But there was one Arsenal fan that was asked a question recently in London, and they asked him, "Who is the king of London?" And he said Arsenal. Even the questionnaire, the interviewer was shocked. Would you say Arsenal king of?
Actually, Chelsea fans don't drag it with them.
And the interviewer asked, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, we understand. Our neighbours have won the Champions League twice. They've won this. They've done that. They've won the Club World Cup. They've won Europa. They've won." And the interviewer, "So why are you calling yourself the king?" He said, "We've done the unthinkable, the invisible in the year 2000." The guy looked at him and said, "Are you okay?"
I mean, I dare to say many Nigerian Arsenal supporters don't actually witness invisible. Because when this football team even got to us, that we can see it. Exactly. Many of them didn't get to see it, except for the old ones, but that they see it proper, sitting down to watch game. They didn't witness it. So the invisible is like history to at the moment. But for me, I feel like one day, for Chelsea, as far as Chelsea is concerned, we are not dragging pride of London. Yeah. We are pride of Europe. We've won it all. We are pride of Europe. The world. Okay. We are the only one who's got everything.
Let's keep it like that. Okay. Sorry, we are starting like I mean, just that Arsenal. What they are doing, they pay me gaga because we all supported. It's like this world. Everybody came together at a meeting and said, "Let's Arsenal win it." Now they are falling hands by themselves. Anyway, if we've given them all of these things this year, they can't do it. That won't concern them. Well, let's begin with female football now. Of course, our male football full of controversy. Female football now, controversy everywhere. We talked about it briefly in the morning, and of course, the NWFL now has imposed a 2.3 million naira fine and a 3-point deduction on Osun Babes Football Club after their scheduled league fixture against FC Robo Queens failed to take place in Lagos. Osun to Lagos, how many, what's the distance? And the mess things up. Of course, there's a statement was issued today. The league body confirmed the match, which was bid for yesterday in Unica Stadium, could not commence due to the visiting side's failure to meet kit requirement. Very funny situation. They left Osogbo going to Lagos with the wrong kit. They didn't go with kit. Only to get to Lagos, they said they didn't have kit to play. So they have to forfeit 3.3 goals. What a mockery.
Last week I was saying it takes a lot of, humility for reporters to gather news like this. Sincerely speaking, you've got to respect yourself to a certain level, and you see some news, you feel like, I'm not taking this. I'm not, like, you feel like, no, it's not me that will go and broadcast this kind of thing, because it's doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you,
because you park yourself in a bus. Now maybe we should ask the NWFL as well. What's the communication like?
No, before every season starts, every team knows their color. This is your home color, this is your away color. So if you're coming to visit me at home, you don't bring my kind of color. They know FC Robo's color. They went with FC Robo's color.
But I don't think that's how it works. That they know is not enough. They should update them. We know the elite football will always announce we are wearing blue tomorrow. We are wearing blue. Because
you say they are not aware. If they are not aware, they will not.
There are times that even the clubs can add little change to their jersey, like front shirt sponsors and here and there can have a little bit of color change that might they are affecting how they will look on the pitch. We've seen scenarios like that even in Europe. That there was a particular game where I think it was Chelsea and I don't know what that thing, that they had to wear the opponent's jersey, the away jersey of opponent. I think it was Manchester United. So to me, I feel like it's even the NWFL that I will blame for this, because why would you cancel a game because they didn't make kit requirement? That's they can go down the street and get a kit and put it on it. Just get any color. Yeah. The game has to go on because we've got fans.
That's not a mockery of the league.
It's a mockery of the league.
Go to Nico and go and collect.
Let's come back to blame the Osun Babes later.
Okay.
But let's blame the organizers.
Let the game go on first.
How proactive are you guys? Because now you want to put it on them. You say they are careless. Why didn't they know their jersey?
They said they breached Article 10.3 of the league's regulatory framework.
So is that what
they did?
Is that what the fans? Let's say it's
they awarded 3 points to 3 and 3 goes to FC Robo Coins.
Yes, imagine. That's not supposed to be. Sincerely speaking, that's not fair. In my own opinion, I feel like that's, unless if they have done that, voluntarily, to say, this is what we are wearing. It doesn't matter what they say. But if they've done that by accident, there should be a mutual understanding where we feel like, okay, this happens, you pay a fine, but the game will hold. No, that's the truth. The game has to go on. Then you can find them later. It has happened before in football. I don't know why they are making big deal of it. They want to be sounding tough as if it's some elite. What they should have done is grant them some leniency. Oh, what we've done is bad, but this is it. You're the one that will pay for it. We hold the game for like 30 minutes. Let somebody go to the market, get something on it. Even if it is all these training kits they used to put it on the jersey. It will balance the color. You'll be able to play your game.
That one doesn't have number now because they are saying no number.
That's their who needs number to play football at the end of the day. Nobody needs number. Football. If it was what happened was a situation that happened. I think I started an example. It was Manchester United, I can remember, that had a game like that where the away side had the same jersey as the home side. Premier League is not as top then. What do you have to do? You have to give them their own away jersey. And there's people coming to watch them. Okay. That's why they can make those kind of decisions. Because for me, the penalty, I agree with. Or cancelling the game and just... you're going to pay money, then you take 3 points from them, you still put 3 goals on them. That's too much. That's unfair.
Okay, still another controversy when this one doesn't concern end of EFL is about the coach who is criticizing his opponent of the kind of tactics he displayed. I'm talking about Christopher Danjuma, who is the coach of Sunshine, Anasara Amazon. He has lashed out at his opponents, Sunshine Queens management. Why would they adopt this kind of style that they didn't make them to enjoy the game? If Sunshine Queens beat them 1-0, and he said they did not come to play football to entertain. That football is style, boring style for me. How would you come and play this kind of game?
Maybe he didn't get the memo. Football is no longer entertainment. He needs to get the memo. Football is no longer entertainment. I remember Arsenal started playing tiki-taka. Fun game. Have you seen Arsenal play? Arsenal fans then, they are the one who cause their problems. They will lose and you hear them say, I don't care. Let's just see what we play. Walcott, Fabregas, see pass, Ramsey, Wilshere. They were so carried away by the euphoria of performance. While the likes of Chelsea, Man United were winning the trophies. They call Mourinho the one who parked the bus, won 2 Champions League, a lot of leagues around the world. Because at the end of the day, football is not what you call entertainment anymore. It's serious business. People put billions of dollars on the line. In the MPFL as well, billions of naira on the line to get you back and forth where you're going to at the end of the season. It's a lot of money for them. So you now want to go there and you're expecting them fine football. What fine football do you have to show that you're saying they dismantled your pattern of play? Mourinho will play against Diego Simeone. He will play if he wants to play good football. If you are so good with your tactical approach and anything you said you call beautiful football, show it. The beautiful football always dominate. The days of tiki-taka, I remember how Arsenal used to frustrate things, only that they won't be able to get it over the line. Barcelona also enjoyed their tiki-taka days. So eventually it's always who has more influence in terms of projecting your tactical approach on the game that has the upper hand. So all this kind of excuse, if I'm the owner of the club, I would say we shouldn't have said something like that. It can get you fired by just saying how will you come and tell me that one pattern that they use is what scatter our own pattern? As how now?
Okay, let's wrap up with female football before we take a quick commercial break. Of course, we might be seeing a new goalkeeper when Nigeria take on the double-header friendly against the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon, because a new goalkeeper has just been invited. Talking about Portsmouth's goalkeeper and former under-17 Flamingos goalkeeper. Her name is Erabo. Yes, Comfort Erabo. So this one might be coming out to give Mama the Mama, Chiamaka Nadozie, a competition in the Super Falcons.
Chiamaka needs that. Not there's no hard.
She's too comfortable, right?
not really much of comfortable, but she also wants to rest. At the same time, she's playing in the English League, the WSL. So
we feature her too much.
She needs to actually get some rest because the big tournament is coming. Let's just hope that that's going to be a very good competition, because every team that has a very good number 1 needs a very good number 2 as well.
Most definitely. Okay, you will come back and begin to talk about male football. Now we've done justice to female football. At the other side of this commercial break, let's quickly take this commercial break. We will definitely be back. It is Sports Cruise with the finest. The Sports here is in the building.
Melody FM 100.7.
Ṣètò láti fò.
Ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ You Fit Fly pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ Prophet Sam Ojo Baba Authority láti rìnrìn àjò mímọ́ lọ sí Israel àti Jordan.
Get ready for a life-changing experience, the holy pilgrimage to Israel and Jordan. Let's come together, walking where Jesus walked and witnessing the wonders of faith and history come alive.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ dé àwọn ibi alágbára tó ṣe pàtàkì ní Jordan bíi Mount Nebo, River Jordan, Petra àtàwọn ibòmíì tá ó ti gbàdúrà tá ó sì rí ẹ̀rí gbà.
Your package includes visa, return flight ticket, airport transfer, hotel accommodation, meals, tours, souvenirs, JP certificates, and travel insurance, all handled by You Fit Fly.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ lówó tí ò ga jara lọ.
Ọjọ́ kọkànlélógún sí ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹta ọdún 2026 March 21st to March 28th 2026.
Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ pè 0817-506-8181 tàbí 0802-832-0429.
Visit www.youfitfly.com.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ rìnrìn àjò ẹ̀mí pẹ̀lú Prophet Sam Ojo àti You Fit Fly.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
Most definitely. Still Melody 100.7 FM. The sports cruise right here. The sports segment of this, the cruise show with the finest. Daniel Adeyemi, the sports CI still right here. Now to more controversies. Now in the MPFL. The Nigerian Premier Football League, MPFL, has fined Kwara United 9 million naira for the crowd violence that erupted during their rescheduled March Day 22 clash against Rivers United yesterday. We talked about that early this morning, and I said we're coming back this evening to actually discuss that match. The league body Chief Operating Officer Division Owumi announced the decision in a statement signed today. He said Kwara United breached multiple provisions of the MPFL rules and regulations after violent scenes marred the fixture at the Rashidi Yakini Main Bowl Stadium in Ilorin yesterday. And the report stated that Kwara United failed to provide adequate and effective security, resulting in unauthorized persons gaining access to restricted areas. Kwara United also failed to ensure proper conduct of their supporters, leading to the harassment and injuries to match officials and officials of Rivers United. 3 points and 3 goals shall be deducted from Kwara United's accrued points and goal given for assault on match officials. Kwara United will also play their remaining home matches at the MK Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta, and the club has 48 hours from today to appeal the sanctions. MK Abiola Stadium seems to be the baby now everyone is nurturing. Once they ban you in the southwest, that's where they land you.
I mean, for me, it's MPFL that I actually have to congratulate. They've been making a lot of money this season.
All of these fines, right?
9 million naira from Castina United.
Yes.
Canopy has 9 million naira. Another 9 million naira. So they're making money.
It's 9,999.
So they're making money. So at the end of the day, the league winner goes home with 200 million naira. So they're trying to gather the money. They are trying to gather the money, and that's why I feel like they are not thinking about the lasting solution to this situation. The people making the people causing the problem are not the one paying the money. That's where they need to actually look at.
I mean,
you put this penalty on the club. Who don't actually? They are not the one who tell the fans to go onto the field. It's not the players that are involved, and all of these things happen. So MPFL needs to sit down and ask itself, what is the best way going forward? This money, most of them are still. I'm sure most of them are still owing. Because they will tell them, if you want us to pay this money, we might as well leave the league.
And they will beg them
because we don't have what it takes. But if you want us to pay it in installments, no problem. We'll pay it maybe in 3-4 years. We'll balance it.
What a leak.
Because that's what I'm sure will happen behind the scene. That's what will happen, and that's why this kind of situation will always happen again and again. It's not a doomed prophecy, but watch it. Before the season ends, it will happen again. Usually by the time the season starts getting to the tail end and it get more, interesting and more intense. So they need to actually think about a very more permanent solution that will actually bring end to this. Number one, we talk about security. Don't leave it to these clubs to provide security whenever there is going to be a game, whether it's a Western Derby or anything that that has a history of violence. Take it upon yourself. If you are not, we know you can't bring security from your own anything. You have coverage in the state. Take it upon yourself. Work with the security personnel. Bring police. Bring whatever. Bring them. Let them bring their truck. Let them park in strategic places. We know how they do it in the EPL. These guys are going there. They are there on vacation. Once the game is getting to those areas where those moments when the game is getting tensed, roll them into the field. Let them be there. Nobody will cross the field with a policeman or someone that is harmed standing by. Even the ones abroad are not like they are harmed, but they know these ones are security personnel. Once they handle you, you won't see your family that night. So you don't want to take that risk? Is it worth it? So they need to actually start protecting the lives of the guys who are at the center of the game. Because if anyone had died,
yes, they attack journalists. Fans attack journalists. I mean, this one, they attacked the chairman of Rivers United, Okem Paluku, yesterday. And in fact, I don't know where the man will be now because that attack was crazy. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the footage of the attack, the invasion of the pitch.
I saw it, and it's just the same thing that plays out everywhere else. Absolute lack of security. You have to simple, just mandate it. If it will affect some of the things they will do to NPFL, or let it affect it. Security should be top up there among their priorities. That in every NPFL game, especially the ones that are deemed to be very have history of violence and here and there, let there be adequate security. NPFL mandate this. The last 3 games they played, there is no violence. So why are we wasting money on security? Hello, just make sure the securities are there. Let it be there. At the end of the day, NPFL will always liaise with NFF. NFF has a very good connection with NSC, federal government. All these things is not that very costly to them. So why are they making it look like it's a big deal to provide security? It's only if NPFL likes the noise and the money. I mean, it's either they like the noise and the money. But if they don't, if they feel like they are touched by all of these things that is happening, people that are getting beaten, people that are getting hurt, their families, someone could have lost his life there. Things could have gone so bad. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So it's on them to provide adequate security and mandate it. NPFL, take it away from the club. You now oversee that. There must be adequate security. Until there is security, the game will not start. The police are coming already. Until they arrive, they will not march onto the field. Referee, you have a directive from the NPFL. Until the security personnel are around, we don't ask them to march onto the field yet. But just let them be on standby. And these are no state security that will only answer, and to defend the interest of the state because they are from the state. No, there will be securities that are in contract with NPFL and NFF. So it's going to be everybody enjoying it. It's going to be security for everybody, both the home team, both the away team. There are violence in football sometimes or in sport that will not know boundaries. There can be violence that will not know boundaries. Both home and away will be hot. So we need to actually start, taking things seriously in this country. It's enough that the NPFL does actually have a very good picture out there, but at least provide security and every other things you can handle later.
Okay, it's all good. Okay, yes, earlier I just gave you a hint about the new Super Falcon goalkeeper. Let me now give you the full one about the game because it's in preparations for the Super Falcons WAFCON games, which is starting very, very soon in Morocco. And the head coach, Justin Madugu, has listed 25 players for the team's double-header friendlies against Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. And, of course, the star forward, Aziza Doshoala, is the only noticeable absence from the list because she was dropped. Captain Rashida Ajibade is still there. Goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie is still there. Ashley Plumter is still there. In fact, let me give you the roll call of the full squad invited. We have 4 goalkeepers invited. Nadozie, Chiamaka, Erobo Comfort, as I talked about. Mbechi, Andalin, and Oloko Fatima. These are the goalkeepers. Defenders, we have Ohale Osinachi Ohale, of course, Michelle Alozie, Oluwato Sidimei, Ashley Plumter, Shukurat Oladipo, and of course Glory Obona, not forgetting Sikaratu Isa and Chidima Okeke and Christy Ochebe. These are the defenders. In the midfield, you have Halimatu Ahide, of course Ngozi Okobi, Okoyogene, of course Jennifer Echegini, Deborah Abiodun, Precious Christopher. While for the guys in the forward, Rashida Tajubade, Momijio, Gift Monday. Gift Monday is back, the one that missed the Nations Cup. She is back. Chiwendu Hezuo, Ijoma Okoronko, Omori Sola Babajide, Fola Shade, Ijami Lucy, and of course Ogochukwu, Joy Omeha. These are the guys. I just hope they will not use Gift Monday for another training and friendlies. When it now goes to the main competition, they will drop her again.
I mean, a player of caliber definitely will not be honoring any call from the manager, who kicked him out of the squad. That went to the WAFCON and came back to receive $100,000 each. So if a manager like that called me, I'm going to tell the manager point blank. So to be honest with you,
not communicate.
I'm still hot from the last one. I know you have a right to choose the people you want to choose, but the truth is, it's going to be the same thing. I'd rather just stay with my club and face my career until maybe I've proven to you that I'm that kind of player that can make your squad. So that's it. But I'm very sure if she keeps up the very good performance, she's one person I know that will make the team. She's very sure. make the team.
Most definitely, very sure to make the team. Let's go to the issue that is trending like a wildfire now everywhere. It's about Eric Shell. Eric Shell wants to start showing he's a big boy now. Yes, Eric Shell is we don't know whether whether to believe the hype or we should just say maybe another story from another pit of hell. Well, we understand is demanding a fresh contract that we see him take home up to $130,000 every month.
Okay.
From 50,000, he's asking for additional 80,000.
I'm very sure part of the news.
Out there, plenty things. I mean, a big SUV with a chauffeur, and of course the security. Housed in a well-secured environment with 24 hours power supply. The guy don't see us finish. Say, you know, say we know the get like he don't see us finish. Furnished office. He wants his own office with projection for analysis. Internet provision. Flight ticket for his wife.
Wow.
His 2 children. Of course, business class for his wife and himself. Economic class for his children.
Wow.
GPS provision and supply of proper equipment in accordance with the coach's demand.
Okay.
He's also said to want the rights of choice regarding international friendly matches, camping programs, and of course, initiation of programs for youth development. You know what this means now? Eric Shell is the one that will say, okay, I want to play Brazil in a friendly in the next FIFA window. They know born NFF where to say no, because they have to, once they sign this thing now. So, Daniel, let's talk about this now. How realistic is this demand?
When I saw it, Yoruba adage came to my mind like when you sincerely speaking. And I can't remember last time I had that.
Sorry if you are from Tapa.
Sincerely speaking, with all due respect to those people. But the truth is, who is Eric Shell before Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Now look at Eric Shell. Eric Shell. In the Igbo land, they say Eric Shell.
Because he was a very guy that took his team, his national team, Malians, to the AFCON. He came back and they begged him that, please, thank you for what you've done. Just resign. It was that bad for him. It wasn't that we were bidding with other teams to get his signature. NFF just went and picked him out of the blue. Nobody saw anything. There was no news, breaking news.
No, not even NFF. They said Amaju Pinnick.
Eric Shell has been announced. Who is Eric Shell? A lot of us are browsing him. Oh, is that man? Oh, he. So, what has he done again to start placing this demand? You know, for me, I feel like those are basic needs of managers. But for you to roll it out like that, and you don't even care that it get to the press, you feel like you've been so accepted that we are going to let you have anything you want. Because these are privileged informations we are having access to. It should not be happening. Terms of contract or conditions of contract rather are not something you make public. It's disrespectful to the NFF and it's disrespectful to the nation. You are telling us that if you want me to stay, you must do all of these things. At first we were thinking it's $100,000. Now we are hearing it's $130,000. And it must be paid before 30 years
exactly
of the month.
And if you times that one by Nigerian money,
so
that's some people's budget.
I believe it's only if Mr. Eric Shell has backing of some of the guys in the NFF who is saying, you know what, there are things going on about you that are good. Ask anything, you will get it.
Okay.
And the only way you can get it is leak it to the press. People love you at this moment. If they don't give you,
Nigerians will shout.
Yeah, if they don't give you, Nigerians will say, give this man whatever he wants. See what we have said. Didn't you see us at Nations Cup? I told someone, I said, that performance at Nations Cup is not permanent too. We are not there yet. It's not a place we can call our class yet. How many games did we play in AFCON? 4 or 5 games. And we're like, we have arrived as the prime Brazil. We will be so shocked by the time we see Nigeria play the next competitive game and we're like, what happened again? Because this is one thing. National team managers actually, they are not that, you cannot trust the last game you saw. That is one thing about it. When was the last time you saw Super Eagles? That's December, right? Maybe to January. It's gone. You won't see them again until another few months or a few weeks. So you see them in a friendly game, another friendly game. When will you see them again in another competitive game? That you want to be giving the manager all the alpha and omega power over our football. You want to decide our grassroots football? No, we don't trust you to do that. We don't trust you enough to put the future of our football into the hand of a national team coach. Your job is Super Eagles. Manage that one. We know you care about the future. Don't worry. We don't bring you for the future. The future of the Super Eagles are the guys who are coming. You said you are going abroad to bring them. Bring them in. But you see, the grassroots, leave that one to us. Let the guys who be managing it, let them get whatever they need as help, as support. Why will everything come to your table? So you mean the Golden Eaglet guys, all the guys doing all the wonderful things around, we have to come to Eric Shell's table to say we want to host a game. And then Eric Shell,
Eric Shell has mind.
He has mind. That's why I said it takes some people who actually are maybe in the NFL
to bring this kind of demand.
Very ridiculous. I've seen different kind of comments.
Don Carlo will not bring this kind of.
People say, you don't talk money. Give people terms and conditions. Like, who are you? Because Olympic Marseille, which I know, I am very sure that Olympic Marseille interest is all of those things they do in the press. He just has a guy in the press there that can put his name in the news. Olympic Marseille will not come for Eric Shell. Let's stop playing. Why will they do that? Why will Olympic Lyon, Olympic Marseille, any team in the French League One come for a team, a manager of a national team coach that failed to make it to the World Cup? Not even because of that. But how many of your games have they seen for them to be able to say you are a man that has a philosophy that can help them in this modern football? You think you can do what you're doing with Super Eagles, with another team in Africa? We've got qualities. Go and look at Lukman Ademola. He's killing it in Champions League with Atletico Madrid. Osimhen is killing it. We are a star-studded team. All what the boys did at AFCON, for me, all what I saw the boys did at AFCON is they called themselves and said, guys, one thing we need to do for this country is give a very good show. We lost the World Cup. Now we have to go. So it's not. I didn't see any tactical changes. That our players could string passes here and there. It's not a change for me until he can hold on to this for 2 years. Go to another AFCON. Go all the way. I don't say you should win it by all means, but I'm saying go to another AFCON. Put all this kind of performance. But that you go to one AFCON, play 5 games. Out of the 5 games, you show against some of the teams that I don't even have 2 or 3 top players. The Mozambique, all of these guys, and then you feel like you are Mourinho. The last manager that came before you got a silver medal at last AFCON. He got back home. We're not happy to see him. For some strange reasons, media did the job for you. They sold you in a very good way. We bought it because the media age. We bought it, and all of a sudden you are giving us a role of terms and conditions. Any woman I want to marry in Nigeria I can marry. Anywhere my wife wants to go, any market she enters. Who are you? You are only Super Eagles coach. You are not ambassador of Mali to Nigeria. That's the truth. He needs to wake up to the reality. He's only a Super Eagles coach. So if you want to be giving your wife all those treatment, take it from your salary. If your wife wants to come and visit you in Nigeria, that's why the money is there. It's that huge. There is no any MPFL manager that is receiving money in dollars, let alone in thousands. So you want to be there and now make them look like babies. No. How would they approach you?
Man, it's crazy.
If they know that this man receive over 160 million naira every month, and someone who is still being owed 350,000 naira that is collecting, we now come to say, there's a boy in my team that wants. No, it shouldn't. I don't have problem with him, having terms and conditions and all of that. You should have kept that behind doors, not bringing it out. Bringing it out is what look like a slap to me that somebody gave you that idea. That Eric Shell, the best way to get in, he studies Super Eagles, that the best way to get some things done is to leak it to the press. The protest with the Super Eagles, I said it, this man has a hand in it. The protest in Morocco as the World Cup qualifier, the protest in the AFCON,
instigated them.
Somehow someone is telling them that if you want to get some things done, put it in the news. By the time people pull them out, NFF will be, they will be bullied to do it. If an NFF on this one, I'll call him, this one you did, it's a big one. And we are not even talking about your terms and conditions. But whatever way you are operating with us, it's no longer going to happen. You are the manager. That's what they told one man in Manchester United. You are not the manager, you are the coach. They told one in Chelsea too. You are not the manager, you are the coach. Because the owners of national team is the MPFL, is the NFF rather. He's not the manager. How will you come and say you want to decide the friendly games to play? You want to decide the guys you call? No. In as much as we don't want politics, we still want oversight.
Most definitely.
There must be oversight. You can't be the coach. You can't be the judge, the jury, the executioner. You sit down there and you just say, my money. Say, what about this guy you caught from? Don't worry. You just leave me to my job. No. Every morning you didn't say that.
Eric Shell.
It's a joke.
They say when Shigidi want to tell. Eric Shell.
I've never fancied.
He doesn't understand parable. You should go and tell him the meaning of what I said now. Don't do that, Eric Shell. I'm here to believe this story in full. But for him to be
major
asking about all of this thing,
I'm like, what?
Like you are President Tinubu's wife. Okay.
Your wife can.
I mean, like your wife is President Tinubu's wife. So
you should go and ask wives of governors in Nigeria.
Okay, let's talk about Anthony Gordon. Now, of course, the guy has been named the UCL Player of the Week. Yes, for this week. He's done well to deserve it.
Fantastic player. That's how to do it. We said in the morning. You have to credit boys who actually get up to occasions like that. That's how to do it, sincerely speaking. When you see teams that are not up to your level, don't beat them. Smash them. Let them go home saying, wow, we want to be like this team. That's how to do it. When Arsenal faced Wolves yesterday, it should not be it shouldn't have. That's what I said about Arsenal. I said it's not a match. It should never have been a match.
It ended up to be a match.
But it ended up to be a tough match, even very tough game. So for Newcastle, they saw this game. This guy also saw them and like, I'm going to have this guy, like Mama we say, for barbecue. And he did that. Hat-trick. Penalty is there, of course, but it takes some very strong mentality for a player who has come from Everton, feed that team to Newcastle now, to suddenly be winning Champions League Player of the week. Incredible performance for him.
Incredible performance. Of course, for the other guys who are in the ranking, yes, Anthony Gordon came first in the ranking. Second was Desire Dure, PSG, Kasper Hobbs, and of course, fourth place is Patrick Schick. So these are the guys who won the Player of the Week for the UCL this match day that we finished yesterday. All right, that leads us now to, before we go to the games happening tonight in Europe, and of course, this man known as Thibaut Courtois. Thibaut Courtois is from Belgium. He's the number one keeper in Belgium, even though he had an issue with his coach at the time. And of course, he actually the number one keeper as well at Real Madrid. Is a football owner now. Yeah, he's a co-owner of a football club in France. He's bought his stake in the club named Le Mans. Yes, Le Mans FC in League 2. The man has bought it through his company. He co-founded Next Play. He's the co-founder of Next Play. So through the company, he was able to buy a share in the club Le Mans. The man is planning for his future.
That's how to do it. We talk about the game being business now, and so many players right now have a share in a club. Most of them own a club. We had Paul Pogba the other time buying Donkey, trying to invest into Donkey Sport in Saudi Arabia. So it's one of the things that maybe I would say their forefathers in the business did not pay attention to. They just enjoy the glamour and all of that. But these new generations are investing. They are buying shares. They are buying clubs. They are funding clubs. Because eventually you have to put your money where you understand. In the very business you understand very well. So one thing I always say, that the sport business, the football business, is going to be the next oil market. If it's not already in some part of the world, it's going to be the next oil market. So it's a big one, and a big congratulations to him. Let's just hope that everything pans out as is projected.
Okay, as is projected, let's see how it will pan out. Okay, quickly to the games happening in the Europa League tonight. We have them plenty coming through, and of course this beautiful evening. FC Brann taking on Bologna, and of course Dynamo Zagreb will be taking on Ghent. Fenerbahce taking on Nottingham Forest. Salonika will welcome Celta Vigo, and of course to Greece, Celtic FC taking on VfB Stuttgart, and Lille of France taking on FK Krevnas Verda, and Ludwig Razgrad will be the guest of Ferencváros, and Panathinaikos of Greece welcoming Victoria Plazen. These are the games going on. They'll be going down from 6:45. Some games have already started. Brann losing at home to Bologna 1-0. Dynamo Zagreb and Genk, it is goalless. Fenerbahce and Nottingham Forest goalless, and PAOK Salonika, Celta Vigo as well. I mean, goalless. So other remaining 4 games are for 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean, what these games you are seeing?
Yeah, I think I'm looking for Fenerbahce, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
It's one game I really know is going to be very keenly
It's goalless
contested.
right now.
It's still goalless at the moment, but I know it's going to be a very tough game. They are knockout stage as well for Europa League. No one is paying attention because the attention is always on the big, the big one, the Champions League. But for the Premier League sides that are there, Palace and Nottingham Forest,
They are playing Zeniska Mostar. Goalless is the game right now because the game has started as well. Of course, SK Stigma and Olomo will be playing Lausanne of Switzerland. It is goalless. And of course, KUPS also taking on Lech Poznan. It is 1-0 now in favor of Lech Poznan. And FC Noah playing goalless with AZ Akma. FC Noah, Chelsea fans will remember FC Noah when Chelsea played Conference League. Yes, I'm talking about Conference League. Why the other game between Gianluca and Fiorentina of Italy will be opening at 9 p.m. as well. Of course, RK Scientija taking on Samson Sport, while Omonia Nicosia taking on Rijeka. If you say Omonia, you should remember.
definitely.
You should remember one man.
Chelsea ride to glory in the Conference League.
No, you don't even. When I say Omonia, I expect you to remember one thing. Omonia Nicosia. There's your goalkeeper is there now.
Who is that?
Where is your goalkeeper playing?
I can't remember any goalkeeper.
What's that his name?
Kepa?
No, Nigeria goalkeeper.
Oh, Uzo? Is it Uzo? Wow.
Is that not his club?
So you'll be playing tonight?
Because he's been the one that has been playing this.
Wow.
Conference.
Yeah. I remember there was a game. Yes. I think it was Manchester United they met. Congratulations to him. It's good to have him in the news.
Congratulations to him.
We always say it. Share the day that you want to see. This one. Our number 2 goalkeeper. All the best to him tonight.
He's a number 2 goalkeeper. Is he number 2?
Is he Abi? Is he number 2 now? Francis.
Okay, let's wrap up with what you just brought up now. Let's wrap up with that. Yeah, I mean, number 2 goalkeeper, as you said. But we hear that Eric Scher, the man in the news now, is thinking of not bringing this guy in the next
phase of his
next game in Wabali. Maybe because the guy doesn't have a club yet. He's thinking of Okoye instead.
Yeah, definitely. I will be a manager as well. I won't bring a manager, a goalkeeper who doesn't have a club, who've not been working, with the ball, and let him come play. But it's a friendly game at the same time. He will be testing everything he can. The new boy who's also just pledged his allegiance from, a club in England is also going to be available, and a couple of others who also the guy in Udinese who want to also try and see if he can get back into the team. So for Stanley Nwabali, we said it the other time when he made that decision of leaving the club after the window had closed that is a very poor move. But thank God for him that we are not going to the World Cup. So hopefully whoever comes in next will also prove to be a very good competitor for the number 1 place.
Okay, let's leave it like that for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for more right here on the Sports Cruise. Thank God Friday's session of it tomorrow. Big ups to Daniel Adiemi, the sports CEO, a man with a very, very funny jacket. Okay, the finest is still right here. Let's have a breather. Entertainment all up on your face, your ears, and everything. Keep it locked. Don't forget, we are up on social media. Of course, for your message, I'm trying to load your messages on Facebook. Of course, to see what you send there. I don't know why the network is hanging. But keep them coming on facebook.com/melody100.7 FM. The finest is still right here. Keep it locked. Don't move it. Don't touch it. After this, we get to entertainment and much more right here.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
From Melody 100.7 FM